Who is Citizen X? Blood-Free Episode 2 begins with Chaewon arriving at the BF office. He's led to a VR room where he must prove his fighting, shooting, and driving skills. Afterwards, On-san interviews Chaewon and the latter reveals that he's studied On-san's background as well. On his way out, Chaewon notes the locations of the security camera. Later, Jayu speaks with her team leaders. The security team hasn't cracked the ransomware yet, and On-san tells her about Chaewon's interview. After that, Hae-dun says the Prime Minister wants to meet her. She also breaks the news that a South American gang has put a bounty on Jayu's head. Jayu seems like she was prepared for it, though she wonders who she should pick for her bodyguard. Chaewon goes home and finds a man hiding inside. He fights him while another lounges on the couch, watching. After Chaewon wins, the man tells him to kidnap and bring Jayu to him. He tries to bribe Chaewon with money. When Chaewon refuses, the doorbell rings. It's Hae-dun. This was simply a part of the test, and Chaewon passed. He's taken to meet Jayu. Jayu does think it odd that he's appeared right at the moment when they need him. But she decides to trust him and reveals the issue with Citizen X. Chaewon says his previous workplace wasn't able to decrypt the files either. Jayu decides to pay the ransom and the files are immediately unlocked. Chaewon officially begins his role as Jayu's bodyguard and follows her to her car. A man named Kim Ho-sung is her driver, and perhaps another bodyguard as well. On-san visits the final resting place of the man who fell on Jayu's car. The victim's sister is distraught, so he waits for a while. After dropping Jayu off, Ho-sung tries to chat with Chaewon but doesn't get much response. Inside the house, Seonu-jae is upset about the hacking incident since BF is a big part of the country's reputation. Jayu asks him to help catch the hackers and become the first to get them to do so. Meanwhile, On-san heads to a hospital where a BF employee has been admitted due to an accident. In return for helping Jayu, Seonu-jae tells Jayu to donate money to the government and to announce that the culture fluid is safe. Since the ingredients of the fluid are top secret, she only agrees to announce that the meat is safe. Back in the car, Jayu gets a call from On-san who tells her that an employee named Ms. Hong got into an accident. She almost drowned but was saved by a witness. Jayu gets to her hotel room and dismisses Ho-sung and Chaewon. Back home, Chaewon removes a button from his shirt which had a hidden camera. He goes through the footage from the day till he comes across the message Citizen X sent BF. Recalling his experience with the hackers during his time in the Navy, Chaewon notices something is different. He turns up where Jayu's staying in the middle of the night and shows her what he's found. Since it is believed that Citizen X is a Russian organization, the ransom note has some Russian use of punctuation in the English text. The note Jayu got didn't have any of these. It's a Korean pretending to be Citizen X. In fact, it could be someone Jayu knows. Within BF, Jayu and Chaewon go to the BF lab. As they walk, Jayu thinks things over, suspecting the people in her inner circle one by one at the end of Blood-Free Episode 2. The episode review. Blood-Free Episode 2 brings Chaewon and Jayu together, which immediately makes the story a lot more appealing. She did seem quick to trust him, but I suppose the various tests he went through were more than enough. It is a bit surprising that both the leading characters are a bit stoic, closed off, and even speak in a bit of a deadpan voice. It works for now, but after an episode or two of this, it could run the risk of becoming monotonous. The fun of it will be in seeing the inner thoughts and feelings of both Jayu and Chaewon spill over. The story as a whole is more streamlined and focused than the pilot, with the major spotlight being on the hacking case. It is intriguing the way this case leads to the larger plot of someone from Jayu's inner circle having betrayed her. The larger themes have gotten a bit lost in this narrower focus, but there's plenty of time to get back to them.